Well, Jonathan, as you said, we boarded the chartered flight provided by the DPRK earlier on Tuesday, and we arrived here at Wonsan City, which is a eastern coastal city of the DPRK, at around 12 o'clock local time. And I got to say that that chartered flight might look mysterious for many overseers, but for us, it's just something that is nothing out of place if compared with the ordinary commercial flights provided by any other countries in the world. They have good-looking, professional flight attendants serving high-quality meals like hamburgers, drinking water, as well as the Korean juice. But what really makes it different is the very strict customs procedures after we landed at the Wonsan Airport. Actually, even before this trip, we've been told by the DPRK officials that we are not allowed to carry into the DPRK the satellites that can send live signals here in the DPRK, and also we are not allowed to bring in the GPS location devices. So apparently the DPRK government is trying to keep a lot of things classified in the world, especially when we're approaching that very sensitive area of Pongari nuclear test site, which is a place where the DPRK has conducted all its previous nuclear tests, 6 nuclear tests before, since the year 2006. And what really surprised us is that during the customs check, which is very strict, they checked every single items out of our luggage. They confiscated our Geiger counter, which is a device used to detect the DPRK's nuclear radiation levels. So that has all been confiscated, not only from us, but also from any other reporters in this crew. And what they did allow us to bring in is things like these. These are the hazmat, or the hazardous materials suits. So we have the helmets, the glasses to cover the eye, the face, and the boots, which is anti-radioactive materials, and things like the very heavy gloves like this. And also we have this, which is the whole body suit. It's very, very expensive and very heavy. It's about 8 kilograms. So we will be in this and climb the mountains in Pongari village to approach the site. Of course, experts are still divided on whether things like these are necessary because they are still discussing whether it is that serious, whether the radiation level is still high, whether there is still this leak of radiation during the collapse of the mountains, for example. So for us, it's always better to err on the side of caution. So we'll see what we can do there, and we'll also see how close we can actually get into that site.